Interaction is something we do all the time. From things as simple as opening a door, where we interact with just a doorknob, to things as complicated as chatting with our family and friends over the phone, and just living our daily lives amongst the people around us. We do it so much that we take the ability to interact with others for granted. But for machines, like our computers, our robots, and even our phones, this is a much more complicated problem. Consider when you're doing things such as cleaning up around the house. You might be vacuuming or doing some other thing, but all those cleaning devices you even have now usually wouldn't see that something's in your way and try to move it. But a human might actually do so. They might actually see what's there and recognize what's going on and try to take it away. Our current devices can't do this, though. We might call them smart, but we use that term because they can make recommendations, give us basic answers to questions, and even do simple tasks at our command. So my thesis research, not to oversell what it will be able to do, but is starting to look at a framework for adaptive, responsive interaction with people. And rather than ad hocing, building a framework from scratch, we're looking at accomplishments and work that's been studied well in artificial intelligence, and rather than see them all as separate areas, see how they can all work together to bring this to fruition. So if we consider the fact that a lot of these devices now have sensors, whether they be like cameras as our eyes or microphones as our ears, they could take in information about us and the environment around us, and activity recognition actually tries to figure out from this data what is going on. And once we know for a few moments what's actually going on, plan recognition can then figure out from this information what is the task that's trying to be accomplished. And once we know the task that's trying to be accomplished and what's going on, we can actually take advantage of intent recognition and look into what predictions are going to be coming next. What is the person trying to do? And from all this perception, what's going on now, I can actually create this question of how do I help accomplish the task based on what's already been done and not getting in the way of what's coming next. And these are problems that artificial intelligence planning can actually make basic decisions on. And choosing those actions is not simply enough, but figuring out how to execute those actions and make them real-world changes that impact people is the next step. And this leads us back to intent recognition to predict how will someone respond to this action I'm doing in the world. And if the activity recognition then comes back with sensors confirming what was predicted, then great, interaction is going as expected. If it doesn't, then we know something happened. We did something and the person's not responding. And we can then go back through this process infinitely many times to keep adjusting as we go and adapt to the person. So hopefully, based on the start of this framework, one day we can find a way to have machines work with us like how we work with each other. Thank you very much.